Hi friends, good morning one and all. Welcome to our channel Chem World Sukesh Chemistry class. In our last class we are already discussed regarding a nucleophilicity and as well as a basicity. I hope that video reach to maximum of the student. With that hope only, I want to discuss another important topic, that is nucleophilic substitution reaction friends. This is one of the important topic regarding an objective purpose, that is how to discuss regarding a nucleophilic substitution. First, I initially taking of one important compound, that is nothing but what? Methyl chloride. For suppose when the methyl chloride is there, if it is treated with an what? OH minus, automatically what will be obtained? It produces as an CH3OH and as well as an what? Cl minus will be obtained. For suppose if you observe in any particular organic reaction is there, what is the starting compound is there? That starting compound, it is said to be an what friends? Substrate. On the substrate, which particular group is attacking takes place, it is said to be an what? Reagent. When a reagent attacking takes place on the substrate, what is the compound is obtained? That compound is said to be an what friends? Product. When a reagent attacking takes place on the substrate, what will be the group is move outside? That particular group is there. What it is said to be? It is said to be an what? Leaving group. That means when the reagent attacking takes place on the substrate, it gives a product and as well as an what friends? Leaving group will be obtained. We know that an atom or a group having a high electron density and if attacking takes place on the electron deficient side, those particular group is there, it is said to be an what? Nucleophile. Generally OH minus is there, it is acting as an what? Nucleophile. Observe, the OH minus is there, it will be replaced in the place of an what? Cl minus. We know that the replacement of an nucleophile in the place of an another nucleophile is there, automatically that substitution is there, it is called as an what? Nucleophilic substitution. For suppose in the place of a nucleophile, if the electrophile is present there, it is called as an electrophilic substitution. If the free radical is replacement takes place, it is said to be a what friends? Free radical substitution reaction. Generally, to explain briefly regarding the nucleophilic substitution, there is a different types of mechanisms are there. In among all the mechanisms, today I want to discuss deeply regarding what is the meaning of an SN1 mechanism. Before to discuss what is the meaning of an SN1 mechanism, first I want to discuss this particular representation. Here one is there. What is a one represents that? Unimolecular. N is there. N represents an what? Nucleophilic. And S is there. S represents an what? Substitution. That means what is the name? What is the full form of the SN1 mechanism? That is a unimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction. For suppose to understand very clearly regarding a SN1 mechanism, I initially taking off CH3C, CH3, down one CH3 group is there and one chlorine is there. If it is treated with an what? OH minus. Friends, we know that if a carbon connecting with an A, 3 carbons are there, automatically that particular carbon is there, what it is said to be? Tertiary carbon. In this particular tertiary carbon, totally how many number of carbons are there? 4 carbons are there. Therefore, it is said to be an what? Tertiary butyl chloride. This tertiary butyl chloride is treated with the OH minus. We know that what will be the upcoming product? The nucleophile will be replacement takes place. What's the product is obtained? CH3, CH3, down one CH3 group is there and as well as an what? One OH group will be obtained and as well as an what? Cl minus. Friends, generally SN1 mechanism is there. If you observe the speed generally represented in terms of an what? Rate. Generally rate of this particular SN1 mechanism is there. It is a mainly depends upon an what? Concentration of an substrate. What is the initial compound we are taken? On the initial compound only, the rate will be depend. What is the initial compound? That is nothing but a substrate. Therefore, the rate depends on the tertiary butyl chloride. If the rate depends upon the single molecule, due to that particular reason only, this reaction is there. It is said to be a what friends? Unimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction. Friends, if you observe how this substrate is converted into product, how it is done. That is explained briefly in terms of a mechanism, step to step mechanism. Generally, what is the reaction we have taken? That reaction I represented again here, that is CH3, C, CH3, down one CH3 group is there, and as well as a chlorine is there. If it is treated with a OH minus, tell me what's the product is obtained. CH3, C, CH3, down one CH3 group is there, and as well as an OH. What will be moved outside? Cl minus is moved outside. We know that when the two reactant molecules are there, if it is combined, the product is obtained. Generally, SN1 mechanism is there. It is said to be a what? Two-step mechanism. Reactant molecule converted into a product is possible in terms of a two-step. Step 1. What is a step 1? What is the substrate initially we are taken? That substrate we are taken. This particular substrate, when comparing with the carbon and the chlorine is a high electron negative atom. Therefore, the chlorine will be moved outside. The chlorine is moved outside. Therefore, Cl minus. Then automatically carbon will be attained on a which charge? Positive charge will be attained. If the carbon having a positive charge is there, friends, what it is said to be? Carbocation. This carbocation connecting with the three carbons are there. Due to that reason, it is said to be a what? Tertiary carbocation. If a carbon belongs to if it is a carbocation, then automatically the hybridization of the carbon is what? sp2 hybridization will be exhibited. This carbon connecting with the three carbon, therefore it is having which type of hybridization? sp3 hybridization. That means in the step 1 of an SN1 mechanism, sp3 hybridized carbon is there. It is converted to a what? sp2 hybridized carbon, friends. In the first step of an SN1 mechanism, sp3 hybridized carbon will be converted to a sp2 hybridized carbon. Generally, carbocation is there. It is said to be in a what? Planar shape. Due to the planar shape only, in the step 2, CH3, two methyl groups, CH3 and as well as CH3. We know that if the carbon having a positive charge, what it is said to be? Carbocation. On the carbocation, the nucleophile OH minus, possibility to attacking takes place from the front side, possible to attacking takes place from the back side also is possible. Backside attack is also possible. If the front side attack takes place, then what will happen? OH group will be added here towards this side. Therefore, the product I written like this: CH3, CH3, down one CH3 group is there, and as well as an OH. If OH group is attacking takes place from the back side, what will be obtained? OH, C, CH3, down one CH3 group is there, and as well as the CH3. Friends, observe in the starting substrate, the chlorine is present towards the right hand side. Therefore, the newly upcoming nucleophile is also adding on the same position. Therefore, the configuration is there. It is said to be a what? Retention. But in the another product, the configuration will becomes of a reverse. Why? Because here right hand side, but here the product is there. It is said to be a left hand side. Therefore, it is said to be a what? Inversion. That means in the SN1 mechanism, there is a two types of an attack is possible. One is said to be a front side attack, and another one is that is said to be a back side attack. During the front side attack, it produces the retention. During the back side attack, it is forms an what? Inversion. Therefore, what is the stereochemistry of the SN1 mechanism? If anyone asking, then automatically what is the stereochemistry? One is a retention and another one is said to be an what? Inversion. Generally, attack possible in any side. Therefore, it is said to be it is not stereo specific. It is always be what? Stereo selective. This is one of the important topic. SN1 mechanism is there. Always be stereo selective, not be stereo specific. Stereo specific means only at a specific position only. Only at a specific position only the attacking is possible. But in the SN1, any side is possible. Therefore, it is not said to be a stereo specific. It is only said to be a stereo selective. Here, friends, observe three important points I discussed. First one is that in the step 1, sp3 converted to sp2. What is the stereochemistry? Inversion and retention. Third one is there, that is said to be an what? Stereo specific and as well as an what? Stereo selective, and both side attacks is possible. That means one is said to be a stereo selective and another one is said to be an what? Stereo. Another one more important note point is there. SN1 mechanism is there. It is only done in the presence of polar protic solvent. This is one of the important terms, friends. Generally, SN1 mechanism is there. It is mainly done in the presence of a what? Polar protic solvent. Protic means what? Proton donor. Generally, which particular solvents donates a proton very easily towards that side only, the SN1 mechanism will be takes place. That means H2O liberates an H plus very fastly. If you take an ethyl alcohol, C2H5OH fastly, H plus proton liberating is also possible. CH3COOH, acetic acid, it is also liberates a proton very fastly. Therefore, H2O, ethyl alcohol, and as well as acetic acid is acting as an polar protic solvent. Here, 4 points I discussed first. Basic points. These are the first basic point is what, friends? Generally, SN1 mechanism is there. It is done in the polar protic solvent. Anywhere, if H2O or if the CH3COOH or ethyl alcohol, then only it is undergo SN1 mechanism. Second important point, sp3 hybridization converted to what? sp2 hybridization. What is a stereochemistry? One is a inversion, second one is said to be a retention. And another thing, it is not in a stereo specific, it is always be in a what? Stereo selective, friends. After that, if you observe regarding the SN1 mechanism, what are the previous bits are obtained and how we will solve that particular topic I want to discuss right now. I will express it in terms of a note. Every note is one of the very important terms, that is note point number 1. Generally, if you observe reactivity of SN1 mechanism, which compounds undergo SN1 mechanism very faster, which compound undergo SN1 mechanism very slower, how we will identify? Reactivity of SN1 mechanism is there. It is mainly depends upon the stability of what? Carbocation. If the carbocation is said to be, if it is a more stable, then automatically it is undergo SN1 very faster. If I take one simple example, that is, if you take a vinyl chloride I taken, CH2 double bond CHCl. For suppose, is it involving in the SN1 mechanism? No. Why it is not involving in the SN1 mechanism? Why? Because during the step 1, carbocation is formation takes place. This is said to be a what? Vinyl carbocation. Generally, it is said to be a less stable. Therefore, it does not involving in the SN1 mechanism phase. One more important thing is that aryl chloride is also not involving in the SN1 mechanism. This is one of the important points. Why? Because phenyl carbocation is there. It is said to be a what? Very less stable. One more thing, if you take the bridgehead compounds, if I taken, if the halogen is present on the, this is called bridgehead position. On the bridgehead position, if the halogen is present there, those compounds are also not involving in the SN1 mechanism. Then which compounds undergo SN1? Which one is a more stable compound? That compound is also involving in the SN1. For suppose if you take a name, benzyl chloride is there, it is said to be a more stable, therefore it is involving SN1 more faster. Why benzyl carbocation is said to be a more stable? Due to involving in terms of an what? Resonance. After that, allyl compound is also involving in the SN1. Later it will becomes of an what? Tertiary. Later it will becomes of an what? Secondary. Later it will becomes of an what? Primary. Generally, benzyl allyl explained through a resonance. Tertiary, secondary, and primary alkyl halide is explained in terms of an inductive effect. Benzyl halide, we know that benzene having a what? CH2 X is there. It is called benzyl halide. Allyl halide CH2 double bond CHX. Tertiary, that means 3 carbons, 3 alkyl groups, halogen. And in the same manner, secondary, 2 methyl groups and as well as an what? Halogen. And 1 methyl halide is there. It is also involving in terms of a very less level. After the reactivity of an SN1 mechanism, after that, one more important note point, that is nothing but a leaving group. Generally, if the leaving group is a best leaving group, then undergo the substitution very fastly. Generally, leaving group is there. When, how we will identify the leaving group is that if the group is there having a low basicity, an atom or a group which having a low basicity is there, that compound is there, it is acting as an what? Powerful leaving group generally. If you take generally, most probably if you take the triflate is there, it is acting as a powerful leaving group. Why? Why? Because it is having a low basicity due to that reason. Later it will becomes of an what? Brosylate. And later it will becomes of an what? Tosylate. Will be acting as a powerful. But in an alkyl halide, most probably I minus, Br minus, Cl minus, and as well as an A what? F minus. This is a repeatedly asking, and these are also some of the important topics are there. And after that, note number 3. What is the note number 3? If the different types of an alkyl halides, if it is given, if plus I group, if it is connected, if plus I group is connected to the alkyl halide, it is undergo SN1 mechanism is there, it is undergo more faster. If the minus I group, if it is present there, automatically it is undergo very slow SN1 mechanism. Why? Why? Because SN1 mechanism is directly proportional to stability of carbocation. If the carbocation, if it is connecting to the plus I group, then the stability is a more. If it is connecting to the minus I group, the stability will be decreasing due to that reason. If I take one simple example, if I take benzene ring having a CH2Cl, this is called benzyl chloride, on the para position, if OCH3 group is there, OCH3 group is acting as an a what? Plus I group. In the place of OCH3, we will leave and written as an a CH2Cl. And later in the para position, if we are writing of what? Nitro group to the benzyl chloride. This is a minus I group. This is a plus I group. Due to the presence of plus I group, the stability of carbocation is increases. Therefore, this is the order. First, we will check what is a nuclear, what is a substrate is given. Later, we must be check the leaving group. Later, we must be check the plus I group and as well as a minus I group to identify the reactivity of an what? SN1 mechanism, friends. After that, if the compound is having an A, for suppose if the compound is having an A, note number 4. What is the note number 4? If the compound, if it is giving of an A, aromatic halides, aromatic compounds, if it is given, if aromatic compounds given, non-aromatic compounds is given, and anti-aromatic compounds if it is given, aromatic given, anti-aromatic given, and as well as a non-aromatic given. All we know that aromatic means what? Huckel's rule, if it is follows 4n plus 2 pi electron rule, and we already know that anti-aromatic means what? 4n pi electron rule. If the pi electrons are 4n pi, then it is said to be anti-aromatic. If the compound aromatic, non-aromatic, and anti-aromatic is given, aromatic is always said to be a undergo more faster in the SN1. Later it will becomes of a non-aromatic, and finally it will becomes anti-aromatic. Take one another example, that is nothing but, for suppose cyclopentadienyl chloride if I take in, and for suppose if I take another cycloheptatrinyl chloride if I take it. If you take here, how many number of pi bonds are there? 3 pi bonds are there. It follows 4n plus 2 pi electron. Therefore, it is said to be an what? Aromatic compound. This is having an what? 4n pi is there. Therefore, it is belongs to an what? Anti-aromatic compound. Therefore, always this is undergoing a what? SN1 mechanism very faster. That means if the aromatic compound, if it is given, automatically it will be involving in terms of an what? Aromatic compound, if it is given, it is always involving in terms of an what? SN1 mechanism is also very faster. After that, for suppose if the compound having an if hetero atoms means what? Oxygen, sulfur, nitrogen, and phosphorus, like that. If any particular hetero atoms, if it is given, automatically it is involving in terms of an SN1 mechanism is also with a high rate. If I take that example, that is CH3O CH2Cl, if this is given, another compound CH3 CH2Cl, when comparing these two, this is undergo SN1 mechanism very faster due to the presence of an what? Due to the presence of a hetero atom is there. Similarly, if any halogen, anything is there, automatically undergo an what? SN1 mechanism is also very faster. After that, another one more important note point, that is a note point number 6. Most of the SN1 mechanism is there. It is involving in terms of an rearrangement. This is a very important term. Most of the students are done the bit. Most probably, if the student if the question was wrong, most probably from the SN1 mechanism, it comes from the rearrangement only. Generally, for suppose at the beta carbon, if the tertiary and as well as a quaternary carbon, if it is present there, it most probably involving in terms of an what? SN1 mechanism, automatically undergoing a what? A rearrangement. What will happen? If it is having one chlorine atom is there, and on this carbon, For suppose, if you observe, this is functional group connecting carbon, alpha carbon. This is said to be a beta carbon. On the beta carbon, totally 4 is there. Therefore, quaternary carbon is there. Step 1, friends, what will happen? The chlorine will be moved outside. Therefore, carbocation will be obtained. Next step, what will happen? On the beta carbon, this is a beta carbon. On the beta carbon, 3 carbons are present there. That means tertiary group is there. Therefore, what will happen? Rearrangement takes place. During the rearrangement, automatically the OH, during the, what will happen? Methyl shift. Methyl group shifted here. And this is carbocation will be up. Observe, friends, this carbocation connecting with the 3 carbon. Therefore, it is said to be an what? Tertiary carbocation. And this is said to be a what, friends? Secondary carbocation. We know that tertiary carbocation is a more stable. Due to that reason only rearrangement takes place. After that, if the OH minus, if it is attacking, takes place. And finally, what will be obtained? There the OH group will be obtained. Generally, most of the students are expected as here where the chlorine is there, towards a chlorine only OH group is obtained. But during this particular SN1 mechanism, what will happen? The rearrangement is also takes place, friends. I hope all these particular note points, what we are discussing from a note point 1 to note point 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you read all these particular note points, I hope that most of the bits it is possibility to achieve. I feel like that. And try these particular topics. What are the any objective bits are there? Any objective bits are there regarding the SN1 mechanism? Once you try, then automatically you will succeed. After this, we will discuss, and in another video, we will discuss that SN2 mechanism with some far different types of objective questions. Right. Thank you, Vananda.